entire, when they were choosing to dump people, she said to Tommy, they can't be picking us, nobody can vote for us, they can't be an idiot or so forth, because she has already told herself that she's won this. She knows she's won this because she knows she's better than them. She knows she's a strong couple. So this confidence and vim that she has needs to be taken down, because by God's grace, Amber and Greg need to win. They need to win. They need to win. They have to win. There is no damn point that we're going to try and make Molly-Mae and Tommy Fury think that they can win. Their fakery, just the whole kind of snarky behavior for no reason, the manipulativeness, trying to take every other couple down. It's very sly, and we know what you're doing. Both of these individuals are playing a game because both of them never thought they would get this far. Especially Molly-Mae. I think Tommy and any girl would have gone to the final, but Molly-Mae didn't expect to get this far, and now she's like, wow, I'm here, what the hell is going on? I have to keep playing this game until it ends.
In Essex and he's in Scotland.
That's a while.
On the train it takes about 5 hours. Like, their personalities, like they do seem to clash a little bit, I won't lie. The Island Club, like to have an argument like that this early on, it did concern me, and I did say that to Belle.
Molly-Mae, or shall I say Money-Mae, is definitely one of the fakest people in this villa, and I feel like this entire episode showed it. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, do click that button and follow me on my YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Murali, for daily and consistent content, and on my Instagram, I would massively appreciate it. Now we got to get into this episode because this was, I feel like, a better episode than yesterday. However, I feel like it wasn't quite there yet. The challenges were quite nice. It was good to see everybody in a jovial manner, up to sneaky tasks, you know, a bit of dramatic irony in the mix. You know, it was, you know, cute, but at the same time, it wasn't enough. It was cute, but it's not enough. And I feel like there are issues when it comes to, you know, episodes like this where they become very dry. And this is what I was talking about yesterday. This season has such great peaks, but then the peaks immediately drop very, very quickly. And that sharp decline can irritate a lot of individuals. But throughout this episode, we have Miss Molly-Mae, who I feel like is really faking the whole thing. From her behavior, from her body language, from her mannerisms, and even to some sentences, some words that she has said, where we're going to get all into it. We really are. We have Anton and Belle. They go on their date, and first and foremost, nobody cares. I've said it many times, nobody cares about their date. But what interesting was, everything was so scripted when they were talking, and even Anton, when he was talking, saying, you know, oh, he used to sleep with somebody called Belle, a little toy, you know, from Beauty and the Beast, and nobody actually cares. All of this is fake crap. Even if it's not, they're trying to romanticize something that's not there. These two are not a match, and it's not going to work outside. It's just the realistic expectations. And look at Anton's body language. This is what I'm trying to get to, the premise when it comes to this video.
I think it stands us in good stead to take on the outside world.
Yeah.
We know it's going to be so different, we know it's going to be challenging, but I think you're absolutely amazing, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where that's going as soon as we get out of here.
It's I'm trying to get to you guys, that you guys can really understand that when we watch these dates, as I said this week, when we are coming with Love Island content for this last week, we have to invest ourselves in how the body language is, because that is what tells us the most about these contestants. Not what they say, but their body language. And what we see here with Anton is that he keeps looking down all the time when he's making these affirmations, these positive affirmations to this individual that he's so fallen in love with. As you said, this is the person that you found in your life. This is the best person you've been waiting for. If this is the person you've been waiting for, you don't look down. Your body language doesn't shut off when you're giving off these positive affirmations. He's not obviously 24/7 looking down, but he's continuously doing it repetitively, and that is a major sign that what he's saying, he doesn't feel as genuine. But obviously they have to come off as a strong, genuine couple to try and reach the finale, so that we as people think they are a genuine couple. We can see them doing the absolute most, and unfortunately I just feel like these two are, even when they went for a while and they're doing the whole challenges, we just completely forgot they were in the villa. So that in itself is a impactful, foretelling kind of story to tell us that this narrative of theirs is just something that we don't care about. And we then have Molly-Mae up to no good, stirring the damn pot, and obviously pouring all of this negativity into their kind of, you know, if they're genuine or not, if they're honest or not. And I feel like, why are you so worried? Why are you always the one who are always talking about how couples aren't great anymore, aren't good anymore?
In Essex and he's in Scotland.
That's a while, like.
On the train it takes about 5 hours. Like, their personalities, like they do seem to clash a little bit, I won't lie. Island Club, like to have an argument like that this early on, it did concern me, and I did say that to Belle.
Because she's trying to rule out any competition, anybody that might be a threat to her, anybody that might be a sneak attack, which I feel like Anton and Belle might be. There might be dark horses in this whole competition. Sometimes I feel like that. And she knows all this, so she tries to pour out negative information continuously all the time. She's doing the most, and unfortunately what she doesn't realize is that her game is definitely being exposed, and she's doing it all her damn self. She's doing it all herself. And the irritation with me is I want to love Molly-Mae. I want to love her so much. I feel like she can be a likable character, but at the same time she just does the most for no reason. And even when they were on their date and everything, as every time she cries, every single time she gets emotional, she looks down and she covers herself like this.
I just want to thank you because you've literally made my time with her so special.
She covers herself like that immediately after she looks down. When she was crying into Anna, she hugged Anna in, and you know, she tries to hide her face when she gets very emotional, because there aren't any genuine tears there, and this isn't genuine expression here. It just isn't. And even with Tommy, you can see he is an individual who a lot of people have said are very hard to read, and I can understand where they are coming from, but we need to look closer. And I feel like Mr. Tommy Fury is also playing some kind of narrative. There's no harm in playing a game. It's a game show. That's what I want to keep on clear. I'm not angry because someone's playing a game. It's a game show. But there's no harm in me analysing to see people if they are playing games. That's what I'm saying. And you know, if you are a genuine nice couple, then more points to you, because we're going to love you even more because you're just being yourself. But we see Tommy, you know, and I love how the structured conversations they're having with Molly-Mae and Tommy, and the way Molly just goes into saying, you know, thinking about moving in together. You know, why are you putting that into the conversation? None of the other couples did, but this conversation we're now seeing, because we have to get attached to them, and by getting attached to them, we are being told about what the developments could be post Love Island. So once we learn about their post developments, we'll think, wow, this is going to be great. They're going to move it together. They're going to do all this together. Beloved, this is not going to work at all. And if it does, I'll put my hands up high and say I'm wrong. There's no harm in me saying that. Anybody can be wrong. But the structured conversation, how quick they want to talk about, you know, moving in together. Like, you've been together every single day for like a month and a half, a month and 3/4, whatever, because Molly-Mae didn't come from the beginning. She came in 2 weeks or like a week and a half post. And they've been together, but they haven't been strong together when she first came in. Like, it was a week after that, that's when things began to, you know, kick off between these guys. I don't think that's enough time for you guys to think that you're going to move in together. But although they've been living together anyways, they know that the proximities and the variables are still very different. And even Tommy was like, yeah, I've had that thought as well. And just the rapid eye movements that he makes sometimes, I feel like it's just very weird. And his body language is just very mellow. Like, he doesn't do anything. He's like a statue. It's just very still. And this is why people find it hard for him to read, because he just, you know, and his whole body is like dead. You don't see him smile as much. You just see his eyes move rapid 24/7. And I feel like that in itself is just quite interesting. Then when they have to pick people to they want to get dumped, Molly-Mae was very quick to say, they can't be picking us. You know, they're not idiots. This confidence that she has, that she knows that she's got the crown. She knows she's won it. She knows she's won it. See, Molly-Mae, we see you. We see you. We see from the fake crying, taking the other couples down, you know, bickering about them, and then being so like, you know, oh, they can't vote us, you know, you can't be an idiot, or etc, etc. And so, you know, all of this episode really just highlighted how bad and manipulative she can be. I feel like she's got a terrible edit, and this is hilarious because even with all this going on, all these bad edits she's getting, she's still going to be front runner, and it's quite sad. But you know, Love Island have really set in stone that these two are going to win. You guys have voted for Amber and for India and Ovi to stay. If only Ovi and Maura could stay, that would be great, because we don't want Curtis, and India is obviously too new for us to like. But I do believe Ovi has a high chance of staying because he is very highly liked. However, They do like to fake results. People always do this. Systems do this. Programs do this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did fake all these results, to be honest. But like, at the same time, if they're fixing Tommy to win and Molly-Mae to win, what makes you think that they won't fake results? Of course they would. It's a bit of a shame. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole kind of scenario. I feel like this whole episode was just focused on Molly-Mae. Everybody was feeling about it. Everybody was upset about it, and I wasn't surprised by it because we can all now see it. A lot of people who weren't really convinced are now seeing it even more so. But see her going the extra mile, doing the absolute most for no reason, and it's just freaking irritating. Like, we know what you're doing. Why are you bickering about couples more than anybody else? Why are you bickering about them? It's just irritating. Subscribe to my channel, click that button, follow me on my Instagram, Maraj_Marali, and I'll catch you guys soon for another Love Island video.